Gold, for thousands of years, has symbolized wealth, trust, and permanence. From the vaults of central banks to the ornaments on our bodies, it has stood as the so-called eternal store of value. But history tells us that no monetary system is eternal, and today, gold is entering what may be its final chapter as the supreme refuge of wealth. Its current rally toward $5,000 per ounce does not signal strength, but rather systemic weakness across global economies. Investors and nations are flocking to it out of fear of rising sovereign debt, collapsing faith in the US dollar, and escalating geopolitical instability. Yet, this climb is not a golden sunrise, but the last gasp of an outdated monetary system, propped up only because no credible alternative has yet been widely adopted. That alternative is now arriving: Pi network. Pi is not built on scarcity of metal dug from the earth, but on the efficiency, scalability, and legitimacy of human consensus. Gold is limited, yes, but also impractical. It cannot be easily divided into small usable units. It cannot be transferred instantly across continents. It requires expensive physical storage and carries significant costs of verification and transport. Pi, by contrast, offers digital scalability, global real-time settlement, and legitimacy anchored in KYC-based human verification. Unlike Bitcoin, which thrives on energy-intensive mining and speculative trading, Pi integrates with trust systems that governments and societies can actually use. It is designed with zero-interest architecture, meaning it cannot be weaponized through debt the way fiat money and gold reserves have been for centuries. When we peel away the illusion, what gives gold its current high value is not just its industrial or ornamental use, but its so-called monetary premium. This is the extra price we pay because society has historically chosen gold as money. But once Pi demonstrates that it can do the job more efficiently, this premium will collapse. Gold will revert to being what it truly is: an industrial and ornamental commodity used in electronics, medical devices, and jewelry. Prices will recalibrate closer to production costs and real demand, not speculation or reserve hoarding. This transition mirrors what happened to silver centuries ago, when it shifted from monetary status to industrial utility. Gold's fate will be the same once Pi's utility is proven. Central banks, who are today the largest buyers of gold, will eventually face a choice. In the short term, they will keep accumulating it as a safety hedge. But in the medium term, as Pi's governance, scalability, and integration prove themselves, banks will recognize its superior value as a reserve. And in the long term, as nations drown under mountains of debt, Pi will become far more attractive than gold. Why? Because Pi does not merely store value, it also enables transactional liquidity and participation in the global economy in ways that gold cannot. Nations will no longer hoard metal scarcity. Instead, they will embrace digital, human-verified consensus as the new paradigm of trust. The trajectory is clear. In the short run, we will see gold's final rally to $5,000 as the world clings to its old refuge. In the medium term, after Pi's grand mainnet is fully open and utility begins to scale, demand for gold will weaken and capital will rotate into Pi. And in the long run, as governments begin holding Pi reserves and using it in real economic activity, gold will lose its monetary role entirely, reduced to just another raw material. The age of precious metals as money is ending. Gold, once the eternal standard, will be dethroned. And Pi, not just another cryptocurrency but a human sovereign, utility-driven currency, will take its place as the true global reserve of trust and efficiency. The world is about to witness a civilizational shift. The shine of gold will remain in jewelry stores, but the future of money will glow in Pi.